Ever wondered how jazz masters like Peter Bernstein approach jazz improvisation? Well, in this video, I'm teaching you the exact Dorian exercise that he taught me personally in our Zoom lesson we had 6 months ago. Before we get into the exercise, you gotta know what an F Dorian is. And for those who do not know what an F Dorian is, it's just a major scale starting from the second note. So here are the notes we will be working with. Here's what Peter Bernstein told me.
Creating ideas inside the F minor Dorian sound is to isolate one note and make that note be what your phrase is about. It's like he would say, take the ninth. So you make phrases in the Dorian sound at first, which are about the ninth. It's all about illuminating that note. Pretend it's that note's birthday, and the other notes, you're giving it, what are we going to do for the ninth on its birthday? What is it like to do? That's the one day it's about make the ninth feel special.
Pretend it's the ninth's birthday, he said. So instead of just running the scale up and down, you're choosing one note from the scale and you're making your lines about that note. So let me just demonstrate what Peter Bernstein taught me. So it's about creating a story for people and not just throwing random notes at them. Not only can we pretend it's the ninth's birthday, we can make it about the 5th. So here's how that sounds like. And here it is about the 3rd. And here it is about the 11th. They're really emphasized to use your ears. Okay, you want to use your ears to really get into the sound of the note. The note equals a friend. The note equals a family member you have experiences with, all right? So this is what Peter said about that.
And the point is to train your ear to hear that note and to subjectively have a feeling about how to use that note. You're getting into the ninth-ness of the ninth. What does it mean to you? And you the notes become like friends you have experience, you have adventures with. So the point is to play in the way that you're really trying to get to know that note.
Every note can spark a feeling inside of you. And that's so important because then you're listening with your whole body and not just your ears. So how I practice to get to that level is I play a 2-5-1 and then I make sure to land on one specific chord tone when it goes from 5 to 1. Here's how that sounds like. Alright, so I'm going to the gig soon, but before I do that, I just want to show you something that I really like. If you have an E minor 9, A7 to D major 7, so literally if you have a 2-5-1 in any key, let's just say D major 7 for this example, you can play over the E minor, you can play a G major 7 like this, like that. You hear how cool that is? So it's the same chord. You just get it get more an open sound, more spread out. It's so cool. And then over the A7, you can play flat 13 flat 9, A7 13 flat 9. So now we got and now we want to do this. Instead of going to a normal D major 7, which you can do, it sounds great. We're going to do, so imagine a G13. You can grab a G13, just F, B, E, and then you have the A flat in the bass. So if you want to wonder what that is, this is an A flat diminished, it's a D diminished, it's an F diminished too. What it is a 1 diminished. So that's a really cool thing. When you land on the 1, you can play a diminished, a 1 diminished. You can play a D diminished, and this is a D diminished just starting from the A flat. So it's like, you could call it a D diminished, but in an inversion, which is 1, 2, in its third inversion, right? And you have the 9th on top, so it's really cool. People like Peter Bernstein do this all the time, and I do it all the time when I'm gigging, because it gives you more movement. So instead of going E minor, A7, D major, and then it's over, you can do, and then now you can go to D major. You know what I'm saying? So instead of going to D major and then just calling it a day, you can literally go to D diminished, and then the resolution becomes delayed, and then you land, all right? So everything together is, and then we got this. I like to do this. So you grab this D major 7 starting from the A, low A, open G, and then you grab the D here, the B string here, I mean, which is the major 7. So you got that. That's just a cool thing you can add in. Alright. And then over the 1 diminished, you wanna, when you're soloing, you wanna do stuff like, right? And that's just playing the half whole scale starting from the major 7. But I'll tell you more about that in another video. So subscribe if you want to know more about 1 diminished chords. All right, I gotta run to my gig now. Take care. So making it about a note is what I want to tell you here, okay? You want to choose a note and make your line about that note. Can you play a phrase and in your mind just kind of visualize where you want to land it? Like if you can practice that for 5 minutes a day for 14 days, I promise you will see a huge difference in your playing. Like I'm not even kidding. And it's just 5 minutes a day. So that's basically what Peter Bernstein shared with me. It's a really simple concept, but it really made a huge difference in my playing. Remember to not focus on sounding good tomorrow, but to focus on the system that will get you to where you want to go. And if you want a proven system that works, you can join Improvisation Made Simple in the description below, where I teach you improvisation in an extreme detail. If you found this lesson helpful, I have a lot more information I can share with you from that lesson with Peter Bernstein. My name is GuitArmin. My goal is to make jazz improvisation simple. Click on this video if you want to see more, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.